Sup, guys? So, this is a little later than I'd have liked. Sorry about that. Some stuff came up. But anyway, Rila's at some con with Rory at the moment, so I get the show to myself. And since that means I won't have to hear her lip for a while, let's talk SDCC. Hope you're all ready to tune in, cause I'm Riley, and this is a Bulletoon Mini! Alright, so I'm pretty much just gonna talk trailers this time. There was a ton of news, but, well, it's not really news anymore now, is it? And if I'm honest, we're starting to move away from pure news coverage anyway. But it's still a good chance to share my thoughts on what we got to see. So let's start with the Shazam trailer. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to think about this one just yet. It looks like they're using the New 52 era Billy Batson. I'm not really big on Billy being a troubled kid. I get that the point is to make him a little more relatable, but that's a little beyond the point. And another thing I always liked about him was that he's a huge superhero fanboy. Billy loves Superman and the Justice League. Making it so that he doesn't actually know the first thing about them just rubs me the wrong way. I mean, that's part of the fantasy of Shazam, right? It's about a kid, like the ones reading the comics, who suddenly finds he can become like the heroes he idolizes. That's something I really like, and I wish they'd have kept that. But with that being said, I do like how it's taking things in a lighter direction. And there were a few funny moments in the trailer. The only thing I'm having second thoughts about is exactly how long Billy's gonna be in Captain Marvel form. I mean, they make it look like he's gonna spend most of the movie like that. And I'm also not sold on Mark Strong as the villain here. He's playing the New 52 version of Dr. Sivana, which I guess makes sense. The original one is freakishly silly, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I'll remain optimistic though. Here's hoping it's wicked fun. Next, I want to talk about the trailer for Glass. This is actually one of the quicker ones. I am a huge fan of M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable, but I never actually got to see Split, something I hope to correct soon. I hear it's great. Anyway, I'm way excited to see this one, mainly because I want to see what a connected universe is like handled by him. As long as it's more Sixth Sense or Unbreakable Shyamalan than The Happening Shyamalan or Devil or After Earth, Last Airbender. You know what? You get the point. Next. Okay, guys. Oh man, I mean, holy crap! The new Godzilla trailer! I'm geeking out, dude! I'm geeking out so hard! Okay, Riley, calm down. You got this. So, the new trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters also dropped, and it was friggin' amazing! Say what you will about that last one. When the monsters were doing their thing, it was awesome! Sure, the human stuff was a little meh, but that's basically every Godzilla movie. No one cares about the people. We just want to see monsters with superpowers kicking the crap out of each other. And that's what we got. And this one has all the best monsters in it. Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Mothra? Come on, it's gotta be awesome. Plus, it has Millie Bobby Brown in it, so that can only mean good things. I can't wait to see King Ghidorah and Godzilla throw down. But one thing that had me worried was how they'd treat Rodan and Mothra. I mean, Rodan's not exactly friendly with Godzilla, and neither is Mothra. But Mothra especially is actually pretty benign. In fact, she's basically always been the good guy when she shows up. But this is a Godzilla movie, so I was concerned they'd use that as an excuse to make Mothra just another destructive monster and have Godzilla kill her. Here's hoping Mothra lives through it all. But it does appear that Mothra is still a guardian, just like in the originals. They showed a decent amount of Rodan too, but none of them were really good looks. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of him, but not nearly as much as I am for King Ghidorah. All we really saw of him was a silhouette, but dude, I am so amped to see what he'll look like. Same for Mothra's final form, actually. We don't really get a good look at it either. Oh dude, this movie can't get here fast enough! How about that Aquaman trailer? Pretty sweet, right? Yeah! Gotta love love how they're totally playing with the jokes. They're using the talks to fish thing and showing exactly how badass it can actually be. Though I'd still like to see a little more of him controlling water. I mean, that's kind of a big thing with him. He's called Aquaman for a reason. I also gotta say, I love the look they're going with for Atlantis. And Ocean Master looks legit. I honestly wasn't prepared for how comics accurate it all is. I expected them to try moving away from all the silly stuff, but no. I think they're actually embracing it, and that's awesome. Also, and this basically goes without saying, but Amber Heard's portrayal of Mira looks totally kick-ass. You know, something tells me if we see this together, Rila's gonna swoon. Note to self, invite Rory and save some popcorn for the conversation after the flick. Oh, but there's no way I can talk about this without mentioning the best Aquaman villain, and probably the only one anybody who doesn't read comics is familiar with, Black Manta. His bit in the trailer is short, but it looked awesome. I just hope the movie doesn't gloss over that part. Maybe has him show up again later. I kinda get that they're spending that card here because they don't know if Aquaman will get another movie or not, but still, I just hope they do him justice. And then, of course, there's Aquaman himself, played by... yeah, him. Wait, oh crap. Jason Momoa looks like he's really settling into the role. He was one of the better parts in Justice League. Okay, next! Next, let's talk about that trailer for Dragon Ball Super Broly. You know, as much as I rag on the character, I've always thought Broly had potential to be a really good character. More so than pretty much every other Dragon Ball movie villain anyway, except for maybe cooler. But anyway, this actually looks like it could be the exact kind of thing I was looking for in the original Broly. It still didn't show us a lot, but what little we did see looked like it would be pretty awesome. And I'm digging Broly's new design. I mean, he actually looks like he should be able to move now. I did have some issues with this before, but Rila's always been really bothered by his old design. And I get it. Based on his anatomy, the old Broly just doesn't look like his body would be capable of bending at all, really. This one looks a lot better for that. As for the other stuff, I'm glad we're getting to really see Broly taking on Vegeta and even Frieza. I mean, in the old movie, it was basically just the Goku show. No one but Goku was ever really allowed to shine. But now that's changed and I'm digging it. Can't wait to see what Frieza and Vegeta can do for this flick. Plus, this one's apparently gonna be canon, so that's gonna make things really interesting. Looking forward to it. And last but not least, let's talk about the new trailer for Venom. It happened after SDCC, but while I'm talking trailers, I might as well. So this one gave us a lot more symbiote action. And this is looking like one seriously brutal movie. But that's about it. I kinda wonder if maybe they're showing too much of him now. And I'm still dubious about a Venom with no connection to Spider-Man. We'll see, I guess, but it still looks like that whole aspect of his character is just not there at all. They could probably have easily made a fill-in. All it really needs is someone for Eddie to feel vengeful towards. Otherwise, they just kinda make Eddie a little too much of a victim. Make no mistake, bonding with the Thing is his choice entirely. It becomes an addiction later, yeah, but Eddie needs to have a little agency here. He's an anti-hero after all. The last thing I want to bring up is that we get to see a bit of a symbiote fight, and it looks, well, it honestly just looks like a big mess of shiny black goop tearing itself apart. I mean, I get it. It's Venom and Riot fighting, with Riot literally pulling the symbiote off of Eddie. But I don't know, just doesn't look all that great. Here's hoping Carnage looks better, because we know he's in this, and that's gonna be one hell of a reveal. And that's pretty much it, guys. What'd you think of any of the trailers I mentioned? What was your favorite one? Mine is totally Aquaman, but Broly might actually be a close second. Drop a comment below and hit that like button while you're down there. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to be notified whenever we upload a new video. This has been a Bulletoon Mini. I'm Riley, and as always, stay tuned!